everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bell Yogi. My name's Michelle, and today we are going to do a class just for the ladies. This class is for the luteal phase of your cycle, and it's great if you're working on balancing your hormones or improving your chances of fertility. So this class is inspired by this book I've been listening to on my commutes to work called In the Flow by Elisa Vitti. I'll put a link in the description below to that book. It's also been talked about on this podcast that I listen to called Organic Olivia, and I'll also put a link to that podcast below if you don't have a time to read the book or listen to the book. So this book has been really eye-opening. It's been teaching me a lot of things that I wanted to share with you all. So this book talks about how women go through 4 different phases of their cycle. And through each different phase, your body produces different hormones, which I think we all are aware of this, right? What you may not know is that in each of these phases, your body needs different things. So you need to be eating differently based on what phase you are in, and you also need to be exercising differently. So in the luteal phase, which is a really long phase between ovulation and menstruation, you're going to need different things, and actually you'll probably need different things depending on where you're at in the luteal phase. In the beginning of the phase, you'll have more energy, so you'll be able to continue to do things like high intensity interval training, cardio, dance, jumping, all that sorts of things. But towards the end of your luteal phase, your energy levels will decline. And so your movement or your exercise should also be less intense. So think walking outside, restorative yoga, yin yoga, things like that will help your body keep your hormones regulated. If you continue to do high intensity interval training throughout all 4 phases of your cycle, then you can really be doing your body some disharm. You could be dysregulating your hormones, which can cause a whole slew of problems like infertility, PCOS, endometriosis, all sorts of things. So we really want to work on balancing our hormones because it also can help us feel better and have better moods. So we are going to work on the luteal phase today, and we're going to do more restorative-like or yin-like poses. This is going to be the first of 4 videos for your cycle. And once I shoot the other 3 videos, I will put a link in the description below. You're going to want some props for this practice. I'm going to use a bolster, 2 blocks, and a blanket. If you don't have those props available to you at home, then gather some pillows, maybe some towels or other blankets you find around the house, and then we will get started. All right, everyone, so gather your things and then we'll get started. So if you want to use some support under your knees, we're gonna start in Savasana, lying down on our back. If you have a blanket at home, you're going to want to take it on the widest side of the long edge of the blanket. And then you're going to roll it like a burrito, and you can put that underneath your knees. Right, so that you have a little bit of propping under the knees. If you have a bigger pillow or a bolster, that might also feel good. You can put that under your knees as well. All right, from here, you're going to lie your back on the ground. I'm also going to take this blanket underneath my head because I think that feels really supportive as well. You're going to lie all the way down. Remember, in this phase of our cycle, our energy levels are a little bit lower, so we'll just want to be really gentle with our body. So as you lie down, you're just going to take your hands either on your abdomen or down by your side. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And start to just tune your attention towards your breath. Just breathe deeply and watch the breath as it goes in and out through your nose. Perhaps feeling the rise and fall of the abdomen as you breathe here. Your whole body is feeling relaxed from head to toe. Try to soften all the muscles in the face and notice where you're still holding on to some tension. Try to relax. Relax the effort. Relax in the body. Stay here for 5 or 6 more breaths. And then gently, you're going to take any support away from your mat. So I'm taking my bolster away. And from here, just draw the right knee into your chest. Give your right knee a nice squeeze, and it might feel nice to take the knee slightly outside the body, so slightly towards the outside of the rib cage. You can just keep your left leg long and relaxed. Breathe here. And then gently extend your right leg long, hug your left knee into your chest, give your left knee a squeeze here. Breathing deeply, staying connected with the breath. From here, hug both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins and maybe gently sway a little side to side along the spine. Then take your hands to your knees. You're going to press your knees away from your body. Draw your knees out wide and then draw your knees back in. So you're drawing some circles here with the knees. Knees are pressing away, going wide, pulling back in and together. And then let's do the opposite of that. So now take your knees wide, away, in, and pull it towards the chest. About 5 times. Good. Now hold the knees together and you're going to draw circles but keeping the knees together. So take your knees to one side, towards your chest, other side, and away from you. You also might feel a little massage on your sacrum, your low back area. Good, and then reverse the direction of that circle. Should feel pretty good. Good. From here, bend your knees out to the side. You're going to take it into happy baby. So you can either grab behind your thighs, or if you have more flexibility, grab the outsides of the feet and draw the knees in and down. Take a few breaths there. If it feels good, you can start to extend one leg at a time. And then come back to stillness. Good, release your feet and gently come on up. And from here, we're going to come onto a cross-legged position. So it might be nice for you to be sitting up on a blanket or a pillow. Elevate your hips a bit so your knees are facing more down towards the ground. From here, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up, gentle side bend. Just breathe through the left side of the body. As you inhale, come back up. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches high, side bend here. Breathe through the right side of the body. Nice. Come back through center. Hands are on the thighs. We're just going to go through a few cat-cows. So as you inhale, you're going to bring your chest forward. And as you exhale, pull it back. So lifting the heart and chest forward and then rounding through your spine. Just a few like this. Remember, in the end of your luteal phase, you'll want to be going a little more slow, more gentle, less intensity. Good, and then from here, you're going to come onto your bottom, and you might want to use your bolster or pillows. So we're going to do a bound angle, Badakanasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide. Normally, I would tell you to take your heels really close. Today, let's take them a little bit more further away from your body, so you have more of like a diamond shape in your legs. And then if you have that bolster, place your bolster right on top of your legs or your pillows. You can stack several pillows maybe. For me, I'm even going to take this blanket right on top. And then you're going to lie your chest down. You can take one side of your head to the pillow, and we'll begin to switch about halfway. So again, see if you can just soften here into this pose. Continue to feel the breath as it moves in and out. And then switch the position of your head. Now turn your head to the other side. Ask yourself where you can soften. From here, come back up slowly and extend your legs long now. You continue to have these props on top of your legs, and we're going to do another forward fold. So allow your feet to relax. Maybe drop your forehead here. I'm going to push the blanket away a little bit so there's space for my nose to rest without being smushed. So I'm just resting my forehead on the blanket. Just a few more breaths. And then inhale, come back up. So you're going to put, if you have your bolster or pillows, back towards the back of your mat. And this time you might need those blocks. So you're going to take those blocks, and we'll take them towards the front of the mat. On the highest side. So you're going to step your right foot forward. Just make sure that that right knee is right over the ankle. Slide your left leg back. Breathe here. Maybe lifting the heart up, finding more extension through the spine. Good, and then walk your blocks towards the inside of that right foot. You can walk your right foot out to the side a bit. Figure out what side you want your blocks on if you have them. And then squeeze the right knee in. So just a little different variation here. Make sure you're still breathing deeply. And then from here, take your right hand to your thigh and gently open up the knee a bit. So I'm letting the right foot lift up, coming to the outer edge of that right foot a bit. Just a little twist. Good. All right, move into pigeon from here. So now start to walk this right foot towards the left side of your mat and drop the right shin down. So now the shin's down. You can prop yourself up with a blanket under your right hip. That might feel nice. And then lengthen through the spine, elongate through the lower back. And as you exhale, fold over the leg. Use props if you want, and these blocks under your forearms might work. Try to even out the weight between both of your hips. Deep breaths in and out through your nose. And then gently make your way back up. We're going to switch sides, so maybe come back to your high blocks and then you'll switch. Left foot's going to go forward into low lunge. Slide your right leg back, left knee is over the ankle. And breathe. Maybe those blocks or hands are on either side of that left foot. And then from here, walk your blocks on the inside of the left foot. Left foot goes out to the side a bit more. Just a little different variation. You can even come down onto your forearms. But remember to be gentle. You're at the end of that luteal phase. And from here, walk your foot over to the right of your mat. Drop the left shin down. Slide your right leg back even further. Lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold over that leg. Make sure the left knee is outside the left hip. Come back to your breath. Now begin to walk yourself up. We're going to make our way out of it. Come back to all fours, hands under shoulders. Spread your fingers and do a few CatCows here. Inhale, arch, and exhale to round. So you broaden through the collarbone, pull the shoulders back, tailbone high, and exhale, push down, round through the spine. Navel comes in towards the spine. then move into a child's pose. If you want a little more of a stretch in the lower back, take your shins together and feet together. If you want more of a hip stretch, take your feet together but knees wide. Sit back to your heels, relax the forehead down. If your forehead doesn't easily touch the mat, then just place it under a block or pillow. From here, begin to walk yourself back upright. Come down onto your bottom. You're going to use this pillow again if you have it, or bolster. Put it up against your sacrum, right at your lower back. And then soles of the feet to come together, knees out wide. You might even want to take a blanket on top of your body. We're going to lie the upper body down on the bolster. So Supta Badakanasana here, soles of the feet together, knees are out wide. If that's not comfortable for you, take the feet as wide as your mat and the knees come together. Allow your whole body to rest here. I like to keep my hands on my abdomen and really breathe into my hands so I can stay present with the breath. Make sure all the muscles of the face are relaxed. That the jaw stays relaxed. There's a little space maybe between your teeth and your lips. And then slowly come out of this pose. Maybe come onto one side or just nice and slow. Make your way up to a seated position. Draw your hands together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Take a moment of gratitude for the amazing things that your body does. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. I hope you liked this video and that it was helpful for you. Stay tuned. Keep an eye out for the next 3 videos of this series. We'll do one for menstruation phase. We'll do one for the ovulatory phase and the follicular phase. If you haven't yet done so, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button if this video was helpful to you, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Have a good day.